Hello, lovelies. I do apologize. I'm shooting this on my phone versus my GoPros, which I love. Cannot find them through all the renovations and everything else. I've just misplaced them. I'll find them and shoot some better ones, maybe. So I have not done a walkthrough of the house in a very long time, and for the most part, we're done. We're tweaking this, that, and the other, touch up paints, that kind of stuff. But for the most part, we are done. The house, everything is coming together. We just got to finish the paperwork and cross some T's, dot some I's. So I waited a little later in the evening to shoot a video because I have not done one in the evening. I thought it was kind of neat because one, this is my front porch. I am loving our lanterns, our globes up there. The porch looks good. We've redone the entire thing, repainted everything. We've actually put up siding there on the back of the house, or back of the porch. Found some fantastic rockers up there. So I'm real pleased with the house. I know it's not showing the color because it's dark and everything. Put up the handrail. Alright, so it's just super dark for everything else. So, for the most part, we have a empty garage, minus the vehicles. Like I said, we're still doing some painting and things, so ignore the clutter from some of that stuff. But for once, they actually have mostly bare walls in here. Again, sunroom's too dark to really see anything. But for those who do not know, it's a fairly large sunroom. I'm gonna see if I can talk with a light, but I can't. All right, here's the workroom. Probably the room we did the least in. But also one of the ones we've done the most cleaning because we've took this place, the floor is pretty dirty. So we've had to clean it up real good. Stainless steel backing. It's actually one solid piece. That the back and the ground is one solid piece. Is really neat. We updated the fixtures in here. Ran new plumbing here. Scrub cleaned everything. The burner underneath is functional. We've cooked on it a lot. I just moved the granite piece. I had it on top of the table and I put down a new tablecloth, so I moved it. My aquarium. I'm a big fan of my aquarium. I got a little Nemo in there, a little clownfish. Storage room, so there's a good bit of storage in there. This is our office slash laundry room and slash bathroom slash storage. So Sarah and I both have an office in here. As you can see, we're busy, cluttered. As I'll get out. Yay, Star Wars bag. Chalkboard, wrapped it all the way around. So about half the room is all chalkboard. Elizabeth really likes it. Honestly, I like it too because I sit there and just literally write on notes as I'm working on projects. Let's shut the door and go up the stairs. Whee! Here's our living room. Didn't really do a whole lot in here either. We touched up the paint, put up new curtain rods. I hung my TV. That's actually this table here, real neat. Sarah and Mama put that top on there. That's a table she found in a garage sale. It looks fantastic. Table Sarah found in the garage sale. It looks great. We repainted all these cabinets, repainted the doors, all fresh paint in here. This is actually the original. This roll top desk was here in the exact same spot my entire life. This was my grandparents. I remember coming in here and getting stamps when I was a kid. This table here is actually the same table that was here. That's my grandparents' table. This was really neat. When we got our countertops made, they cut that and gave it to us out of our granite. Here's the kitchen. Love our sink. We did all the paint work here. We did the backsplash. We had the granite put down. We finished up the bulk of these cabinets. We had somebody start working on them and didn't finish. So we finished up. Mama built the wine rack. Looks fantastic. We did the beadboard back there. We stained it. I put the lights in. Again, we did the backsplash. Our sink. We redid these floors. Redid the floors. All new electrical in here. All new plumbing in here. All new gas ran through the house. Put undermount lights. Put the pop lights. Repainted the cabinets. One room we didn't touch almost at all was our pantry. This is pretty much the way my grandma left it, minus the freezer. I had to take the back out and put the freezer in. She used to have her wash machine there. So I love the pantry, lots of storage. All right. New stove, all new appliances in here. The double stove, yeah, I got a little dirty. We're in the process of actually actively cooking. Love my fridge. Let's go back in the back of the house. Painting Sarah did. We redid all the floors in here. This actually was a bedroom at one time, so when we redid all this stuff, this door did not exist. We made this little closet, beadboard here. Made a little hallway closet. Now we're using it for overflow from the girls' room, but that's where people come in, put the jacket and whatnot. Built a built-in bookshelf. Instead of just having a bare wall, you can always put something somewhere. Nest thermostat, so we can kind of manage our electrical bill a little better. We did the paneling in here. David put down toilet. We installed the shower. We put down, me and Mama put down the marble. This is custom built here. This is actually this vanity top is the same vanity that was in here most of my life, if not all. And man, I could have swore it was a yellow gold color based on everything else was in here. Once we had it in here and put it back in, and it have all this purple, so much purple overtone to everything, the burgundy and stuff started popping out in this vanity top, so it turned out really good. I did the lights. Because it's such a tight fit, we decided to put a barn door in here. Really, really neat. The girls like it. We built that pin knocker, and of course the doors here match, so they're all the same type of door. Here is the nursery. This was the room I would stay in when I was a kid. Granted, it wasn't pink at the time. We had this built-in wardrobe based on the one that my grandpa built. So we did a kind of a built-in wardrobe. It's a lot of space. Got drawers, places to hang stuff. Tons of room without having those old, real narrow, but closets. We still haven't put up the curtains in here. Elizabeth room. She got a better bed than me. The yellow band that's all the way around the room, it's actually chalkboard. So she's going to be able to go nuts all the way around this room. And of course, it's got latex paint, so even if she goes off the chalkboard, it's easy to clean up. We're doing another built-in cabinet over here. But for now, that's Elizabeth's bed. She sleeps in here because she can get out of any crib I've ever put in here. So that's an extra tall door or stop, and she can't manage to climb over that one yet. Little cat, little kitty cat, meow. Cut some of these lights off. There we go. Oh, lovely. So that's a good illustration. Alright, so what that was, our fire alarm. I told you we're cooking. And all our fire alarms are tied in, so they're brand new fire alarms. And they're, because it's that close, the fire alarm was just right up there. It is that close to the kitchen, and that thing goes off. I mean, I can burn a crumb and it goes off. So, yeah, it goes off quite regular. Usually I just turn the attic fan on and go from there. So a couple more last things to show you. I'm gonna cut that off. A couple of last things to show you. By the way, didn't burn my food. Like I said, it's just super sensitive. We got another. Let me step back a little bit. We haven't taken the paint off from when Sarah came home from the babies. Or having Victoria. Another built-in bookshelf. I'm a big fan of bookshelf. Also a big fan of Star Wars. And a big fan of chickens. And we just have Robot Chicken do more Star Wars stuff. Alright, I'm going to cut the light on, and I'm probably going to get yelled at because the baby's in here. Say hey, Victoria. Say hey. She's eating some dinner. Alright guys, so through this floor here we put down tongue and groove pine, real wide pine. We put all new sheetrock in here, all new electrical in here. We built both of these barn doors and the one in the bathroom. We'll get to the bathroom in a minute. We built the barn doors out of all reclaimed stuff. The 2x4s actually came out of the house. The beadboard is something that my Uncle Mark gave me, and it was reclaimed from an old barn he tore down, and man, it's fantastic. They just turned out good. We stained it and coated it. I mean, it was already stained. We just kind of really lightly glazed it just to kind of blend it in for the places that the paint was chipping and peeling. Turned out good. These bookshelves here my grandpa built, we just repainted them. We had to repair them because my dumb butt tore this one down, but I was trying to take it all down as one piece, but it's all good. Kept the fireplace. It's actually unhooked at the moment because we need to replace this here, but it's ready to go. We just have it cut off at the valve underneath. Got my TV hung. Went with the tongue and groove that we have here, which is really neat. Tongue and groove, it's got this V groove cut into it. It's really neat. We sanded and stained all of that. I did the same thing, I just did it horizontal versus the vertical. That was a wedding gift, Sarah and I. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
How's my wife? Bed, nice lovely bed. My kitty cat pictures, guitars, yeah. So what most people get excited about is our bathroom. And probably one of the things that we put the most time into. Here's our bathroom. It's large and narrow. 6-foot tub, whirlpool, so it's fantastic. The Roman style faucets, so they fill up quick. Porcelain tile that's made to look like slate. It's gorgeous. Works really well. The glass band we got around here. Shower, glass shower with the pony wall. We went with the river rock for the bottom. And people ask me all the time, man, does that hurt your feet? No, it doesn't. It actually feels great. Little massage kind of action going on. Delta shower head. All LEDs. Now, one of the things I meant to mention, I forgot to mention, most of the house is done with LED lights, with a few exceptions. One of them is these right here. I'm in love with these Edison lights. But they're a yellow where I prefer white. But they're really nice. They give a nice glow. Yeah, we have them independently to where you can put those on independent. Depends on how much lights you want. Granite countertop here. We put down copper bowls. I'm a big fan of the copper bowls, and are kind of keeping the farm feel the whole place. We use the scraps and the leftovers of the beadboard to make our doors. So it's really neat. Mama did a lot of work with it. They're on the inside and everything. So we got lots of storage in here. These cabinets, all this was custom built. Everything in here was custom built. This vanity, the fronts was actually wood that we was my grandpa's. It's oak, so it's real old, and we routed it, sanded it down, routed it, and made door fronts with it, door facings. So it turned out fantastic. Even this here, this is oak. All this is oak, but this was oak that we reclaimed using that. We built this door also, and then we built the one of the pieces of granite. We asked them, we wanted to keep all the pieces of granite when they're cutting everything out, so we asked them to go ahead and bevel this one, and we built Sarah a vanity in here. Same thing. This is the same oak facing. A little spot in the back where you can put your stuff. Here's my dirty closet. But there's tons of room in here. It's a fairly large room. Very large closet. All right, guys, that's the not so short walkthrough of the house. A couple of things I can kind of mention that we've done to improve the place. Besides, I said most of the electrical in the house is brand new. Most of the plumbing is brand new. We have a inline hot water heater, a gas inline hot water heater that's located on the outside, so I can cut the hot water on and take a 4-hour shower if I want to. It's fantastic. We had this spray installation put in the attic, and that made a drastic reduction on the heat in the house. It's done a great job. So if you ever have a chance and are ever building or renovating, I highly recommend doing that. It made a big difference. Let me see. I said new plumbing. Everything's pretty much gotten a coat of paint, or on the ceilings or on the walls, and the floors have gotten stained, and doors have been sanded, and locks have been swapped out, and so everything's been redone in this house. Very few things that we left as is. That pantry is one of them, and even then it got a thorough cleaning. So, all right, guys. Questions, comments, concern? Let me know. No, I'm not available to do any more work. I think my next projects, I'm actually going to, the barn that's out there, I'm going to renovate down the road 2 or 3 years from now. I'm gonna renovate that and make it a spare guest room, and then a office out down the bottom. So we got a lot of work to do here, even after this. So, all right, guys, peace.